Really? You might get me banned because of this, just because you keep on saying, bringing up that stuff. I can ban you. And plus my buddy, my friend that you saw in here earlier, he gets really upset when people start talking about drugs. It's a little bit of a flashback thing for him, and he hates it, so just stop talking about it. I didn't bring it up because he was in there.
I couldn't sleep.
I already went through this. I did this too.
Yeah.
Went through this. There we go.
Mr.
And here's this. Alright, there we go. you looking at there, buddy? It's kind of like GTA, but it's more of, it's more set in the earlier days, basically. The cars are cooler and the music is cooler, but I don't think the music actually plays over the live stream because, that's a no-no. It's a copyright strike right there. And if it does play, well then I have to turn the thing off. Okay. Wait, can you hear it, Bastion? I don't know if you can hear it, but that's why I'm asking. Okay. I was gonna turn that off then, before I get into trouble. So I'm actually almost close to beating the game, but for obvious reasons, I'm going to just kind of play it now. Just kind of show you what this game's all about. So this is New York City around the 1950s. I want to get all my weapons before I go out and do uh-oh.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle.
Oopsie.
Roger that.
I'm already in trouble. Went the wrong way. A Great Depression of you driving. Hey. The only reason I'm driving like this is because I want to get to the place I want to go quicker. You want to see a Great Depression? Check this out right here. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, this is what I mean by Great Depression. I don't know why I have such a hard time hitting people with a car. Ooh! I like this one. Holy crap. There's a lot of pins. So I'm lockpicking it. Hang on.
Possible Grand Theft Auto.
Uh-oh. Gotta go.
Copy that.
Gotta go.
Vehicle theft in progress. In pursuit of suspect.
The reason why I said that is because that's around the time. Yeah. I know what you mean. Alright, listen up.
In pursuit of all suspects. We're taking them down. Copy that.
They blew up their own vehicle. If I gotta go. I gotta go. Mom! But yes, you are right. The story behind this character, I can actually play from the beginning if I wanted to, is his family came from Italy, and he came to America to start a new life. Hey, I may have gotten fucked, but I didn't die. Anyways, so he comes from Italy with his family when he was just a boy, and basically speaking, he grew up poor, and his father ended up getting them into a lot of debt. So Vito, he didn't know about the debt until after he came back from war. So he actually ended up going. He had his best friend Joe with him, and Joe got Vito into a lot of trouble. They stole things, and ow. Anyways, they stole things, and one night Vito got caught. And so instead of sending him to prison, they sent him overseas to fight the war because we needed people who could speak the language, basically the Italians. He got shot and got sent home, and then Joe called a contact that basically said he's not allowed to go back into the service, which Vito was okay with because he didn't want to get back to being shot. Then Vito and Joe basically started doing what they did before. They got more involved with the mob, and a lot of fucked up shit happened. He went to jail for 6 years, and in there he met someone who was close to the mob here. His name was Leo, and he got him into the family. And in New York, there's 3 different families. And he was working with one of the families before he got thrown in jail. And then he decided to join the other family because the first family tried to say that he had to pay $5,000 to get into the family. You're not supposed to, you had to pay to get into the family, you just had to be accepted. So Vito's part of the family, but he got involved with drugs, and he almost got into debt, and he ended up killing off some very close members of the family. And so then he went after the Chinese Mafia, basically. And that started an all-out war between the Italians and the Chinese, which is where we're at right now. And now Vito has to kill the last remaining member of the family in New York, the last leader. And that's the mission I have to go to when I'm done screwing around here. And then after that, basically, it just... Because one of the people that he invited into the family was actually an FBI mole. And because of that, the Chinese ended up killing him. But Vito didn't know that, and so he and Joe went on a rampage and started killing basically pretty much all the Chinese, or at least some of the Chinese, in a specific restaurant. And that sparked the war. And all this because he got involved with drugs. And that's the lesson, is don't get involved with drugs. That's basically the short story of it. Was my voice soothing for that story? Did you enjoy my storytelling? Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I am crushing cars to get money. Okay, what's next here? Oh, okay. Just making sure you weren't commenting in here, so I didn't know. I was a little confused. And here in a minute, I'm going to show you off all the types of guns that you get in the game. You get a lot of them, actually. Okay, so Vito, the whole drug situation, Vito did not have to do. You see, when they were in the family, he was already earning a lot of money. He was getting a lot of money. But then one day, the Irish Mafia came and burned down his house. I can actually show you the house here in a minute. He burned down his house. He lost all of his money and all of his clothes. So he had basically no choice but to start all over. And Vito got greedy, and he wanted to get all the money back as quick as possible, which is where he screwed up, because his associate Henry, who was the mole, went ahead and said, "Hey, let's just get you into the let's get you into the drug business." But even the families themselves said that they shouldn't. Then basically, selling drugs is going to be illegal even in the family, except for one of the main bosses who basically sells drugs under the radar, and that completely screwed everyone. Then the Chinese found the thing is, the guy who said let's get into drugs, he told he was the one who actually got involved with the Chinese Mafia, and the Chinese Mafia found out he was a mole and slaughtered him. They butchered him out in the middle of the streets, basically. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm getting something on the phone here. Would be this right here. But basically, no. Vito completely screwed himself by doing what he did. It was not a good idea, and it completely ruined it for him. And so now he basically started the whole war. He did not have to start it. Big mistake on his part, very big mistake. And if I were in this game, I would not have done that. That would have been drugs. Even in the Mafia, like actual real life Mafia, I'm pretty sure drugs are a huge problem, and most people do not want them selling it, because you can get into a lot of trouble for that, like murder. Alright, I think I've earned enough money. Yeah, that... Okay. Yeah, it's a whole big story. But, Vito had a mother that he came home to. She said not to get involved with Joe, because that's how he ended up in jail in the first place. He didn't listen and went to Joe's anyways. Joe is a great guy. He's a great friend. Yeah, still have PUBG. Joe's a great friend, but he gets you into these situations that you could easily avoid, basically. Like, he could have stayed out of this whole gang situation, but this pays better than any job you could find out in this particular game. Because you can work at the docks, and this actually was in the game. You can work at the docks and only get paid $10 for a full day of work. That's not enough money.
Special?
There's no way in this sort of era that was acceptable. But it's all they could do. It's all they could afford.
Money is always welcome here. We're open.
Alright, let me go over to Harry, my boy Harry. He's got all the good stuff. I have work tomorrow, actually, so it couldn't be tonight, unfortunately. Actually, I think I might have deleted PUBG. Yeah, you know what? I did delete PUBG, actually. Damn. That'll take a long time to re-download. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, the guns? Yeah. Just wait till you actually see them in action. And I'm not done buying the guns yet. There's still a few more I need to get. Uh-oh. I'm still wanted by police. I just gotta wait for this cop to drive by. There we go. Aha, here we go. Oh no. Ah, I'm being shot at. Well, looks like you get to see them in action a lot sooner than I want to do too. Got him.
Yeah, what's up?
It's me, Vito.
Okay, come in.
There we go.
So, you need
the weapons
serious
store.
hardware or just a pistol? Like my mom always said, you can never have too much ammo. Like my mom always said, you can never have too
Ooh,
much
this
ammo.
is new.
Like my mom always said,
I'll take
you
that.
can never have too much ammo.
Grenades.
I'll give them crowd spreader for one thing.
C96 pistol.
They make a
There
damn
we go.
fine killing machine.
Alright. Ooh, wait, what's in here? Oh. Well, hello there. More ammo. Okay.
Hey Vito.
Alright, let's see. We have the Tommy. Just a regular Tommy. We have the Tommy with a 50 round mag in it. We got my MP40 that I need to reload. Grease gun. The new gun that I just got, which looks sick. Magnum. Just regular pistol. One of those World War II looking pistols. A little revolver here. M1 Grand. A car. And a shotgun. So yeah, I'll keep this one out. Oh, and of course I got my grenades, but we don't talk about that. Oh, you know what? I wonder how much a police car will sell for at the chop shop. Wait. That's the sound of the police. I need to drive here. There we go. Oops, didn't mark it. There we go. Okay, just a little bit further. I can take a left. There we go. Right here. The cool thing is the sirens work, and they actually pull over. Oh god, I levitated. Oh my lord. Ow. I broke the engine. I didn't mean for that to happen. You saw nothing. I actually don't even know if you're still here. It says that you're not on the viewer thing, so I don't know. Ow. There we go. Alright, so how much does a police car sell at the chop shop? At the crusher. Oh. Not that much. That's fine, I guess.
Hey kids, it's time for your Empire Central Radio News Break. I'm rockin' Ricky Fox. Hey kids, some crazy news from the lab coats about
Let's try
your
this
smokes,
again.
my friends. A recent study in
Actually, I think I might call this game.
and even lung cancer. Sorry, but hey kids, until I find out how reliable that study is, this fine man is still gonna breathe easy and enjoy his big break.
Got a comment.
For Empire Central Radio News, I'm rockin' Ricky Fox.
Oops. The fuck? Huh. Weird. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll call this game a night. I think the Hitman game worked a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just call it a night.